Hi friends, this is DaintyTank. Welcome back to Kiss the Demiurge. This is part 2 in our series. I have a cat in my lap and I am very happy. It makes me so happy to have a little sir cuddling in my lap. It brings me much joy. So we might be interrupted by a pixel at some point standing up and shifting around because he's like that. With that, welcome back. This is a brand new game. It's available out on Steam. It released yesterday. So, woo! It is about basically these demons that can make contracts to give people magic, but there's a lot of downside to that magic. And we have our protagonist here, Minori, who is also one of those with magic. However, there is a mysterious demon who's trying to make more contracts. I don't know why. I think, oh yeah, contracts keep them in the mortal realm. So they are over here to get more contracts so that way they can stay. And from there, once they have the actual contract, then they can like hang out. But it has a downside for humans, and there's a whole agency that Minori is a part of that's very, very intense to say the least. And then at the same time, Minori is infiltrating the local high school for magic club, and they're about to go to a Japanese bunker in the middle of the woods. There's a lot going on. So let's get back to it. Click! I hurry home from the meeting and call Sophia. This is Major Sophia speaking. Good evening. This is Agent Minori talking. Go ahead. The club has accepted me as a member. I have infiltrated, but they don't completely trust me yet. To make matters worse, they found a lead on some potential magic. Someone posted online the military researched magic during the war and buried the documents out in an old bunker. The club is going to investigate it tomorrow. He didn't post many details, but he said that they learned how to summon something dangerous. I think he was referring to demons. Do you believe it? I'm not sure. I know for a fact that the bunker exists, and no one's sure what it was used for, but it seems unlikely the military seriously had a secret magic research project. If there's even a slightest chance that's true, then we have to investigate. Of course! You guys are so intense. We can't risk letting those degenerates get their hands on that magic. You are a degenerate. Hi, buddy. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, very well then. I have 2 orders for you. 2. Your first order, investigate the site before they do. If you find any sort of research, then you need to stop the club from getting their hands on it. Understood. I'll bring the research home with me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not that one. Buddy, your butt. Oh my god. Ah! Attack of the pixel. Pixel. Attack. Alright. Don't do that. Not that one. Try again. Huh? Why not? I'm preemptively designated the research material as top secret, just in case you do find the thing that I know is out there and I'm not going to tell you about. You are not to look at the contents of the research under any circumstances. You keep it away from the club for now. We'll send a higher ranked agent to collect it later. I'm a little disappointed that Sophia isn't willing to trust me with the research. I've been a member of UMI. I forgot it was called UMI. For years. But orders are orders. This research is highly dangerous, so I can understand her caution. Understood. As for the second order, I want to test their magic potential ASAP. That's going to be difficult. In order to test someone's magic potential, you need a sample of their hair. I was hoping that I could get a bit closer to the club before I asked for that, but it seems like Sophia wants me to hurry up. Hurry up and steal their hair! No one knows why, but for some reason, people with high amounts of magic potential have bizarrely sweet-tasting hair. Oh, please don't lick their hair. Are you gonna lick their hair? I'll find a way to collect samples from the 3 of them. Understood, ma'am. Is that all? Wait, does that mean Minori has sweet hair? Are you like a lollipop head? This is great. No, there's one more thing I need to tell you. That's 3 things. 3 things for you. I am ordering you to use lethal force if they come into possession of any magical materials. Blow up your friends for the good of humanity. That's the shocker? That's it? You're telling me to kill them? Yes. Kill them if they come into contact with anything magical. Do the murder. For just a moment, the whole world stops. The air turns stiff. My heart skips a beat, and my chest tightens so badly that it feels like I'm about to snap in half. These girls may be degenerates, but that doesn't mean I want to kill them. No, I just want them to abandon magic and live ordinary lives. But if they do have magic, I'm still okay with it? I understand that you've never killed a human before. You can do it, right? Just casual murder? Just a little bit? Yes, of course. I can kill if I have to. But that's just the last resort, right? That's correct. Dealing with the police investigation would be hassle, so only kill them if you acquire the research documents. Oh, alright, I see you. I see you. The pressure in my chest releases itself. All I have to do is hide the magical material from these girls. Then I won't have to kill anybody. I have to get there before they do, no matter what. I mean, you're gonna get there before them to save their lives effectively because you are, like, being ordered to do the murder. Understood, ma'am. For the purification of humanity! Purification of humanity! For the purification of humanity! There's so much going on. Bye, Pixel. With that out of the way, it's time to make some preparations. Knock, knock. That must be Grandpa. Come in, Grandpa. Yes, it's me, the other person you live with, Minori. Who were you talking to just now? I was just talking to a friend of mine about some schoolwork for the purification of humanity. Oh, I see. I thought you might be working hard, so I made you a cup of tea. Grandpa sits down a cup of tea for me. Take a sip and force myself to swallow it. The taste is utterly revolting. Wow. Is it because your hair's so sweet that everything else is gross? Thank you, Grandpa. It's delicious. He somehow got it into his head that I love tea. I actually find it revolting. But I'm not going to tell him that. If this makes him happy, then so be it. You hate tea? What? Is it the type of tea? There's a lot of tea. By the way, I was wondering if you'd care to go fishing with me tomorrow after school. Fishing trip? Why would Grandpa want to spend time on something like that? He's normally too busy with his search for Mom and Dad. He's too busy tracking down people who are dead to care about me. Why is he caring about me now? Oh no, I just realized what day it is. Tomorrow's the anniversary of the day that Mom disappeared. Sorry, but I have some overnight club activities tomorrow. I'd disappoint a lot of people if I didn't show up. This isn't a lie, I just can't tell him the full truth. So please forgive me, Grandpa. Oh. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I want to be there for you. Oh, buddy! Oh my god! Oh. Why do you, Mufasa? That's my leg. I know. We have a lot going on, sir. We're playing a game. Can you play the game with me? Maybe? Okay. Okay. I want to be there for you, but I can't. It's all because of the magic. The magic! Everything wrong in our lives can be traced back to magic, so I have to contain it, no matter the cost. No matter the cost. Why don't we go fishing together on the weekend instead? You know what? Don't worry about it. I don't have time to fish anyway. I've got work to do! Thanks, Grandpa. Remember to take a break now and then. Why bother when I'm this close? Almost found them. This year will be the year, my dear. I can feel it! Seriously, relax a little. You know what the doctors have been saying about your heart's condition. What have they been saying about your heart's condition? I know my own body, and any old doctor could. I don't think that's true. Mom's gonna yell at you when she gets back. If you don't keep up your health in check. That does sound like something she'd do. Grandpa stands there looking at the ceiling, lost in thought. The old days. Sorry, Grandpa, but I need to finish getting ready for this. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I was staring at your ceiling. I'll get out of your way. Leave you to it. You got this, kiddo. More phone calls. This is Agent Minori speaking. Good evening, Minori. This is Major Sophia speaking. Is everything all right? Why are you asking? Weren't you just on the call? Why are you doing this again? Just wanted to check something with you. Have our researchers made any progress on bringing Mom and Dad back from Mackay? They haven't made any progress recently. No. I don't know if there's actually like any sort of research being done. I think Sophia's lying to you. And like just murdering anybody who knows anything about magic and you're being completely used. That's my guess here. I see. Rest assured that they're working on it. I've been working on it. They've been working on it for a long time now. It's just beginning to wonder if they'll ever finish. If demons can traverse from Mackay to our world, then there's no reason why they can't pull your parents from there too. It's all just a matter of time and research. Keep waiting. Thanks. Next year, Grandpa. They'll be back next year. We'll wipe their memories of any awful experience in Mackay. Then we'll organize the best family fishing trip you could ask for. Why does it have to be fishing? Maybe go to an aquarium. Then you can see like live fish. Are your preparations for tomorrow complete? No, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I won't do any good to worry about that which you can't control. Leave the research to us and get back to work. Understood, ma'am. She's right. I need to focus on preparing for the job at hand. Job at hand. First, I need to come up with a way to convince them to trust me. Oh, I know what to do. I'll prepare a letter. A cunning little letter that will fool them into trusting me. Maybe, like, gain it organically instead of trying to fool them. Take out a piece of paper from the notebook and rip the sides of it. Then I rip down a quick message from the researchers on it. I need to make this look old somehow. Oh, I've got it. I remember when I was young, Dad and I used to make these fantasy games together to often apply a tea bag to the map. Or a letter to make them seem really old. Take out the tea bag, dab it against the paper, then leave the paper to dry. That's a brown tint to the paper, making it look as if it was written 80 years ago. Ha! Maybe this tea isn't so bad after all. Thanks, Grandpa. Thanks, Grandpa, for helping me forge a letter. Yes, this will work. I'll convince them to trust me with a simple little trick. Okay? Beep. Kane's text message comes through. She wants us to meet by the edge of the forest at 10 in the morning. Everything is set in motion for tomorrow. I just have to get a little bit of sleep before the first bus leaves in the morning. Weren't you ordered to be like, to do this before they got there? Oh, flashback. Christmas is coming soon. What do you want for your present, Minori? I want the wand from Magical Heart Rush. So you guys are so obsessed about like getting rid of magic, but then there's a show called Magical Heart Rush. If that was really the case, like what are you tracing down that's actually magical? Like if everything is magical, then like why are you so obsessed about this one club? Who's like obviously like just trying their best to do like occult stuff. I see. Anything else? Anything at all, because we can't do the wand. Can you make me a magical girl? A magical girl, huh? I don't know if I could do that for you, but maybe if you wish really hard, Santa will make it happen. No, don't do that. It could be yeah. Just say yeah, and then like do the makeup, do like dress up, do something fun. You can have like. Okay, bye. After all this, are you gonna come back a fourth time? Your butt. Okay. I don't know if that'll happen. Do you really think so? Maybe, but Santa only gives magic to good girls, so get some sleep. Okay, good night, Mom. Good evening, child. Who are you? I am the one who can grant that which you desire. Santa? Ha ha, not quite. I am the fairy who grants the wishes of good children. And I understand that you wish to become a magical girl, huh? Yes, more than anything else in the entire world. Ho ho ho, I would love to make you a magical girl. Really? Of course, a good little girl like yourself deserves it. All you have to do is accept a contract with me. Give me a place in this world and I shall grant you magic. Yes, 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 yes! I'll do it! Do you, Minori Nakahashi, accept the power of magic and my contract? Yes, I swear it! Then the contract is sealed. Farewell, Minori. Stop! What do you think you're doing? Oh, wait. Are you yelling at your past self? Ugh, I'm getting sick of this. I mean, it's a trauma. Kind of a trauma, my love. Check the time. 3 a.m. Time to get going. 3? I catch the earliest bus on the edge of the forest and set off to the bunker. I got hours of walking ahead of me. It's quiet. There's no noise except for the sound of wind, my footsteps, and my own groans. The walk is a lot tougher than I had anticipated. Forest covered in thick shrubbery. There isn't any pathway to walk through, just a sea of grass and brushes that scrape against my knees. Damn it. I should have been smarter and worn pants instead. I mean, yeah, pants? The atmosphere suddenly changes. A shiver runs up my spine as the wind stagnates and the cool air turns muggy and hot. Clear my thoughts, preparing myself to strike at any moment. There's a demon nearby. Ugh. It feels like something is drilling into my head, forcing its way into my mind. Do not be afraid. I have much to offer you. A voice. Show yourself, demon. I am no mere demon. I am your friend, if you will allow me. A demon is no friend of mine. Get out of my head. I apologize for my intrusion, but this is the only way I can communicate with you. I am aware of your alliance with UMI and your intentions, and I know that you will kill me when you find me. But we can make a deal. I wish to arrange that before you arrive. I'll force you out of my head. I slam myself against a tree and then slam my head into it. Did you just headbutt a tree? Honey! That's one way. Yep. Huh? The shock severed the... My concussion severed the demon's mental connection. I bet it did. I wasn't sure if it would work or not, but it did. Take that, foul demon. Concussion City, here I am. Ow. There's a small bump on my forehead. It hurts like hell, but it was worth it. I won't let any demon try and sweet-talk me. When I find you, I'll kill you. Force my way through the shrubbery, charging through the bushes and thickets, pushing through the stinging pain. Until I come across it. The bunker. Demons hiding here. I can feel it. I know he's here. I'll kill it, no matter what it has to offer. It's pitch black inside. I turn on my phone's torch. My phone's light to light up the place. Mom? And Meat Man? Meat Man Mom? What in the world? Mom and Dad. Hello there, Minori. Mom? Dad? Is that you? No. And I have simply taken on the form which I have to offer you. You may simply call me Mimic. Why does Dad look like that? There wasn't enough data within your heart to reconstruct his form. There wasn't enough data in your heart. You didn't know your dad enough. Oh. Why are you doing this, demon? I already told you I wish to make a deal with you. I'm not here because I want to be here. This bunker is the only place where I can maintain my form. I wish to form a contract so that I may leave this place and enjoy the sights of this realm. Well, you're out of luck. I thought you may say that. Soldier of the UMI. But don't be so hasty. Work with me and I will bring those you desire back from Makai. With the power of from a contract, I could easily return them. Is that possible? Wait, of course it isn't. I've already made my contract. Sorry, but even if I did want to form a contract with you, I can't. You won't be the one to make the contract. I've read your mind, and I know there are 3 girls on their way here. Simply leave me alone and allow me to make a contract with them. Do that, and I'll pull your parents back from Makai. Really? I could sacrifice a friend? Of course. If I don't do it, you can simply obliterate me. I mean, don't you think that you owe them this? After all, you're the one who sent them there in the first place. I didn't do it on purpose. My magic's just blip. Oh, what? It just went off on its own. You're the one who made the contract. You took on the risk of magic yourself. I know that, but you were like 5. Like Honeybee. There's no excuse. Make your decision. Are you willing to take responsibility or not? Mom, Dad, Grandpa, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to wait a little longer. Beyond! Mom, Dad, I did the right thing, didn't I? I think so. I think choosing to not sacrifice your friend was a good idea. I have no choice but do my duty, right? Yeah, I didn't have any other choice. If I let that thing run wild, then it would just have caused more suffering. I bet it couldn't have even brought them back anyway. It was possibly just lying. Hi, are you welcoming back? Hi. Hello. Do you know you block sound? Uh-huh. Can't even believe that I even thought about betraying UMI. I've got to get it together. Get it together. Get it together. I've still got a job to do here. The music. With the demon gone, I have the chance to examine my surroundings. The bunker is dusty and damp. So dusty it makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. There's a sign at the back that points towards a supply room and an officer's quarters. Take a quick peek around the corners. You can see that both rooms are totally barren. The army must have taken everything with them after the war ended. The only other options other objects I can see are a couple of empty beer cans by the entrance. I'm clearly not the first person to visit this, but clearly the first person with a magic or magical potential. Hi. I take a sniff of the cans. Why? Why? The stench of alcohol is gone. This place must have been used as some sort of hangout in the past. I can only hope that whoever was here before me was too drunk to properly investigate this place. I feel along the wall searching for some sort of hidden mechanism. Stick my fingers into every crack and cranny of the bunker, prodding at anything that might have been a hidden switch. Didn't they say, like, buried? So you might want to check buried. Oh, huh? You're upside down. Okay, buddy. That sign. Feel along the side. To my spies, there's a small gap between the sign and the wall. It's just barely big enough for me to slide my hand behind. Slide my hand behind the sign and find a small switch. Surprised you didn't find some, like, spiders. It's real? So the story really was true. They really did cover something up, uncover something magical. I mean, You don't know that. Maybe this is nuclear secrets. Sophia forbade me from actually looking at the research. Her mission is just to stop the club members from getting their hands on it, so I'll just wrap the switch itself away. I'll just warp the switch itself away. That way the club won't be able to access it. Feel up against the wall again. The switch I had felt is gone. Without that, the club will have no way into the compartment housing the research. Another agent will be able to pick up the research some other way later. Are you sure about that? Phew. Cleared the first objective. A little rush of happiness runs through me. It's unprofessional, but almost felt like doing a little fist bump. I beat you, degenerates. You are so mean. Why? I beat you, degenerates. This magic is safe from your disgusting hands. Why? Not to mention, I won't have to kill anyone. So that's a big plus sign, yes. They ought to count themselves lucky that I'm the one on the case. Oh, I almost forgot. I still need to execute my plan to gain their trust. I slipped my fake letter behind the sign, leaving it there for the degenerates to find. Could you have stuck it in a different cranny? Somewhere where they wouldn't be looking at a place where it was actually a correct assumption. With that done, I just need to walk back to the forest entrance and meet up with them. Just, the hours of walking all the way back to where I started. My feet are killing me. I really should have worn proper shoes for this. Yeah. And pants. Puff, puff. I was about to say, you're gonna be sweaty, covered in dirt, and you have a giant, knock on your head. You look like you just came back from the war. A bus soon arrives, and the three of them step off. Good morning, Chitori. Oh, sorry. Good morning. Chitori weakly waves at me, yawning to herself. Hey, Minori! Good to see you're here bright and early. By contract, Kane appears to be wide awake. Good morning, Minori. And finally, Tomoko bows as she greets me. It's still early in the morning, and yet she somehow found the time to properly arrange her hair and makeup. Good morning, everyone. Are you okay, Minori? You look a little tired. I'm so excited I just couldn't sleep last night. That's the spirit I like to see. Now, let's go, everyone. No need to waste time. I mean, yes. I think I will have to call it a little early. Mainly because two things. One, my throat's starting to go. And two is I am actually really exhausted. So, we're gonna pick up on this next week. But remember, this is a game you can play yourself. You don't have to wait for me. And absolutely adorable for really cheap. So, you can check it out yourself. It's available on Steam. With that, I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye!